Hello and welcome to today's Daily Insight. My name is Lou Redman. I'm excited to share with you today because finding a balance between being and doing is something I really struggle with. As a young person, I'm in the stage of my life that is consumed with career. I wake up each morning with a motivation and a gotta get stuff done attitude. I'm blessed that I enjoy my work, but I think many of us feel the essence of this in some way. It's embodied in our Western culture. We're so consumed with being busy that we can sometimes define ourselves by it. And I'm not making busy bad. I love being productive. However, if it goes unmanaged, it can be hard to turn things off. It then becomes easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. If we don't have a practice of being and knowing how to take rest, we are going to be in for a rude awakening. And this rude awakening happened to me recently. I try and set Sunday as the day that I don't do any work. However, I often forego that intention and work anyway. I woke up this Sunday with the intention to get a lot done. I went through my morning boot up of coffee, journaling, and reading, and then I went to open my computer and begin my work. When I did, I felt this tension in my body. I'd accomplished a ton the previous week, and it was as if my body was telling me no more. It was asking me to take a break. I listened, but just for an hour, and then I got back to work. The week continued, and I woke up Wednesday excited to work on this daily insight. And again, my body was saying, something's not right. You need to take a break. I said, nope, can't do that. And I pushed through. Thursday, woke up, chest pains, fever, and other flu-like symptoms. No longer did I have the choice to listen to my body and take rest. I was being forced to. And I spent the next 6 days in bed getting myself back in shape. These 6 days were a gift. It was a crucial pattern interrupt that helped me practice being and being okay with what is. It helped me zoom out and realize that email I didn't reply to, it's not that big a deal. When we're sick, it's easy to prioritize. All that matters is caring for ourselves, taking rest, drinking fluids, and allowing our bodies to heal. This is why it's important to honor self-care on a daily basis and continually set time to be. Which, if you're listening to this, you are already doing. Self-care is not selfish, it's essential. What's funny is that I teach self-care workshops, so you would think it would be easy for me. This humbled and reminded me how much I still need to learn. No doubt there are times we must call on our inner warrior and push through. We also must know when to give ourselves a break. This is the balance we're working toward. A break can be physically, but it can also be mentally. Because what is hiding behind being busy? Are we running from something that we don't want to look at? For many of us, it's harder to take a break than it is to keep pushing through. For me, when I take a break, especially during the week, I suffer this anxiety about not doing enough. It's coupled with an inner voice which criticizes my laziness. I have to look inside and ask, why does this show up when I choose to rest? Is it from parents, society, a feeling of unworthiness? It's likely a mix of all of them. I'm all about being productive, but we must realize there will always be more to get done. That's why we need reminders to care for ourselves, to find balance, and just be. I'm hoping today acts as a reminder for you. Let's begin our practice. So go ahead and, if you're not already settled, take any last movements. Allow your body to fall and rest wherever it finds itself, whether you're listening in the morning, the afternoon, or at night. Just your body do what it needs to do. Often in the beginning of our practice, our body's a little fidgety and it just takes a little bit to settle it. Feel the weight of your body move down. Your eyelids get heavy. Your Shoulders relax, face softens, and ground into physical support, grounding and feeling that support of your cushion or your chair or the bed. And finding comfort in being supported physically. Appreciating your body as it sits in this mode of being. And feeling those connecting points, your hands resting on your thighs or between your legs. Often our hands kind of support our upper body. It's these layers of support just in how we're sitting. And then for a few rounds of breath, and start to balance the energy in our body. So as you notice your breath moving in, feel as if though the energy is going down your spine. So it starts at the top of the crown of your head. Breathe in, the energy moves down the back of your spine. And as you breathe out, the energy moves back up your spine. Not really forcing the breath, but just on your natural breathing rhythm. Balancing your energy centers. And just take a few moments here. Breathing in, the energy moves down the spine or down the center of your body. And breathing out, the energy moves up. Thich Nhat Hanh has a great saying. He says, when we have a toothache, we know that not having a toothache is a wonderful thing. But when we don't have a toothache, we don't really think of the unhappiness that's not present. And this is such a wonderful reminder to be grateful of our health. Because I believe gratitude is maybe the best way to bring us back to that state of being. Right? To be grateful for something, we have this little pause that has to acknowledge the thing that we're grateful for. So beginning to maybe bring some gratitude for our ability to just be here right now, meditating together. Because if you have the energy to do this, you're probably feeling okay physically. Maybe you have minor ailments or a cold. But overall, maybe you're doing okay. And I'd like you to just notice what feels good in your body that once didn't. Can you remember a piercing headache that you once had? and then find peace in the lack of that headache, in the fact that you don't have a headache right now? Can you think of a time where you were curled up sick in bed? And again, find the appreciation that you're not there, that you have this ability to feel lively and be able to sit or lay here. And maybe you broke a leg or an arm one time in your life. And notice the ease that you feel in that place now. How wonderful it is to not be in pain. Now just take a few more moments and go through your body and notice anything else that you can remember. Notice anything else that is not present. Notice the ease and the freedom that you feel in your body. And if you are dealing with some pain, honor that. Bring compassionate energy towards that. And instead, maybe finding gratitude just for yourself and showing up to care for yourself like this. Each breath appreciating what is not present. Appreciating that ease. Letting that gratitude strengthen and glow and grow. And together, let's take a breath in and let that go. We're now going to work on finding being within the doing. So I'd like you to imagine all of those things that you have to get done today. Whether it's in work or family life, whether you're building a business or your everyday to-dos of buying groceries, paying bills, taking kids places, running to the post office. Think about each one. Maybe even imagine as you think of them, maybe putting them in front of you. Maybe they're on a little altar, or maybe you see them as just this kind of energy that's in front of you that represents your to-dos for the day. Think of each one and begin to get it outside of you. And let's first note how amazing it is that you get to do all these things. Right? Find some gratitude that you can pay someone to ship stuff or make these decisions that support your family. And we are in such a progressive time, our worries don't have to be kill an animal today to eat. And there's a viral video of a family in North Carolina waking up and everything is in wrapping paper, their bodies, their coffee, their car. And it's to show that we all have so many gifts that we take for granted. And we can be even thankful for the gift of purpose, which to-dos can give us. And with that, note any anxiety that is surrounding this to-do list. Maybe again, putting that anxiety outside of you with the to do. So again, getting this energy outside of you. And note if the anxiety shows up anywhere in your body. And then once it's outside of you, I'd like you to thank it for what it wants for you. Your anxiety wants to keep you safe. It wants you to feel like you're enough, like you're doing a good job. It wants what's best for you. It just may not know always how to show it. So honoring that, not pushing it away, seeing it there. And then as you breathe, let the anxiety portion start to melt away as the to-dos are still there. And then I'd like you to visualize yourself slowly getting all the things that you have to do today done. And see it in this space of presence, right, of mindfully getting it done. Maybe even repeating these words in your head, it all will get done. And just visualize yourself with presence doing all of these things. Now I hope that gives you the motivation or the inspiration to peacefully do what you need to do today. And now we're going to even work to shift that. So bring your awareness into the center of your body, maybe even the center of your heart, wherever you feel that center within. If sometimes we think we have to get stuff done, and if we don't do it, then we're not enough. Right? That we're going to be looked at as a failure, or we're not competent, whatever it is. So I'd like you to think of what would happen if you didn't get those things done. Would you still be okay? And are there any feelings of self-worth attached to doing? And if there is, it's okay. It's human. Just acknowledge them. And then from this center of your being, the place that really knows what you need, remember that it's okay to take a break. It's okay. Maybe repeat that to yourself. Right? Do you agree with that? Is there resistance? It's okay. And allow these words to fall. Maybe again repeating these silently to yourself or even out loud. I don't have to do things to feel worthy. The peace of this moment is enough. Each breath is a gift. Continue to feel the gift of your breath. Maybe repeating one of those lines to yourself if it feels right. Each breath is a gift. And to honor that gift together, I'd like us to share a deep, full breath in and a full breath out. And gently begin to come back to your body, come back to your room, and go ahead and open your eyes. I hope you have a productive day. But remember that if you fell ill or something happened to a loved one, all those seemingly important things wouldn't matter. I hope you take that perspective with you throughout your day. Take breaks, care for yourself, and practice being even in the midst of doing. Thank you for practicing with me. Let me know what you thought by leaving a comment. I will audio reply to each and every one of them. I love doing it. Thank you so much. Namaste.